Hello there, I'm Bastian Woudenberg from the Netherlands and I'm a student of the Master Integrated Urban Development and Design. I would like to give you a short insight in my master thesis project, in which my goal was to establish an initial spatial economic portrait of Ethiopian rural open markets. The African continent is urbanizing rapidly. In the specific case of Ethiopia, the urban population is growing with 3.8% per year. As a consequence, the Ethiopian urban population, which was estimated to be 15.2 million people in 2012, is expected to grow to 42.3 million people by 2037. So what is the role of rural open markets in this matter? First, through the urbanization of Ethiopia, urban demand on agricultural produce is growing rapidly. In this regard, the significance of open markets serving as main linkages between the rural hinterland and the urban environment is growing. Secondly, open markets have proven to be regional centers of commerce and economic development. Therefore, their consideration and facilitation in new town development is of great importance. The goal of this thesis is to take existing research on spatial economics and on the spatial integration of open markets in Ethiopia to investigate how economic characteristics are manifested in space and how these affect market settlements and their direct environment. For establishing a well-grounded portrait, visiting actual cases could prove to be crucial. For this reason, I visited Ethiopia. I traveled to the Amara region in the north to perform a research in its North Wollo zone. In this zone, I selected 3 cases, whose proximity made it possible to compare spatial patterns. Gara, a large-sized town, Arbit, a small-sized town, and Kon, an average-sized town. By physically visiting the markets on active market days, I was able to collect the necessary data. My travel companions provided me with detailed maps of the markets and basic layouts of the town's most important amenities. Furthermore, with the assistance of an Ethiopian student from AIBC, market actors were asked for the occupation: farmer, trader, retailer or wholesaler. What product are you selling, for what price, and whom are you selling it to? And last but not least, from which direction did you come from, what mode of transport did you use, and how long did it take you to get here? With all the gathered information, I could start building up a solid comparison study between the 3 different cases, for which I used 3 different skill levels. First, I looked at the regional embedment of each open market and used the gathered data on travel times in combination with direction to establish catchment areas. What was interesting to see is that this specific case, the size of the catchment areas correlated with the size of the towns. Secondly, I focused on the local context and was able to provide maps that relate the direct surroundings of the open markets to other commercial functions and public amenities. Finally, I took a closer look at the market's configuration. It showed that markets differ in size, but nevertheless offer the same amount of products. Did this pitch caught your interest, and do you want to know more about my master thesis? The full report can be found in the link below. Thank you for listening.